Gypsy Rose, Yolanda Saldivar, and now Casey Anthony? We gotta get into this. There's so many people nowadays that want to become reality TV stars. You should ask Casey Anthony. According to the New York Post, Casey Anthony wants to become a reality TV star. Now, I know we've seen Gypsy Rose is doing it and whatnot, but Casey Anthony, the New York Post reports Monster Mom Casey Anthony pitching reality show about her life, but TV execs are spooked. Hmm. Casey Anthony wants to become a reality TV star, but most feel a reality check would be more appropriate. A TV proposal submitted on behalf of the 37-year-old Florida Monster Mom promises an intimate window into the daily life of one of the most controversial women in America. So somebody on behalf of Casey Anthony submitted this proposal. They said, "Girl, I will submit this proposal for you. You could become the next reality TV star." Look, let me just say this. I think Casey Anthony could probably start up a YouTube channel, and I'm sure people are going to be talking about her. But a reality TV, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys feel like you would definitely tune into that. I personally don't think I would. But the show, which would be filmed in Florida, would be based around Anthony's day to day life, 13 years after being acquitted of killing her daughter, Caylee. Mm. In each episode, Casey will go about her day, working, socializing, dating. She will share her thoughts and opinions and will even give an intimate look into her world. This is what the proposal is claiming. Anthony would be working with a production company to produce the show and would be credited as the executive producer as well as starring in it. Others would appear, including members of Casey's trusted inner circle, many of whom have never spoken out before. The show has been shopped around to multiple TV networks, but it is unclear if any will actually put the show on their schedule. Isn't this something that, like, I don't know, Lifetime, or I'm just thinking of what other network? Maybe Oxygen True Crime, because they'd be doing all that shady shit when they did the whole thing with Selena and Yolanda Saldivar. Yeah, we talked about that already. Make sure you check out the playlist in the description box. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back to this. One of the executives actually commented and said, "I think that's a losing bet." One network exec who seen the proposal tells the Post it would get a large audience initially, but what's really that interesting about her life? What is that interesting about Casey Anthony's life at this point? I mean, Peacock did do that little show right there where, they did the whole lie detector test. Was it It was Peacock. And then the parents did the lie detector test. We talked about that. What is interesting about Casey Anthony's show at this point? Like, is she just gonna talk about use her daughter's image? Is that what she's going to do? Rewrite the narrative, which is what a lot of these people that have been released from prison have been doing. Gypsy Rose, everybody's rewriting narratives of some of the most infamous crimes. I'm just saying. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm going to put that out there. However, while the executives said their networks will pass, they added, "I hope someone else has the balls to buy it because I definitely want to watch it." Would you guys be watching Casey Anthony's show? Be real and put it in the comments. Don't be fake about it. It's been more than 15 years since Anthony first entered the public consciousness after the disappearance of her 2-year-old daughter, Caylee, in 2008. During a nationwide manhunt for the little girl, Casey Anthony was arrested after police caught her in several lies. And there's been so many lies even after that, but it's the audacity of this woman. I said it, the audacity. 6 months later, Kaylee's remains were found in a wooded area near the Anthony family home. Her cause of death could not be determined, but Casey was charged with first-degree murder. At the end, we know the story. She was infamously acquitted of murder charges. She was later convicted of 4 counts of lying to law enforcement officers and released from prison in July of 2011, upon which she immediately went to hiding. Now, if you remember again in 2022, Peacock docuseries Casey Anthony, Where the Truth Lies, gave her a whole, it was a 3 episode thing, and she rewrote the narrative of what had happened. She was essentially hinting to, or basically saying that George Anthony, her father, was responsible for Caylee Anthony's death. We talked a little bit about that. And then George and Cindy responded with that by doing their own reality TV show and taking a lie detector test, which cleared them of any wrongdoing. Look, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about the show. Um, I would not be it would not surprise me if a network picks it, if there is a network out there that picks it up. But it truly is concerning, and it says a lot about our media, our audience, that people go for the salacious. And at the end of the day, even though she's found not guilty, I think in a lot of our hearts, this woman is guilty. Um, and she's trying to rewrite the narrative, right? And that's how I feel about a lot of these other, you know, release now going into reality TV stars. They're trying to rewrite the narratives of some of the most infamous crimes in the United States. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I mean, are you going to watch that? If Casey Anthony starts a reality TV show, will you be watching? Be honest and put it in the comments, okay? Because some of you guys just, surprise me sometimes. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out.